Hello everyone, welcome to my CAD/CAM channel. In this tutorial, you learn, in addition to the FreeCAD sketching, also about the application of FreeCAD tools like Extrude, Thickness, Hole, Linear Pattern, Chamfer, and Fillet. This is the exercise for today that we need to convert this 2D drawing into 3D solid part. As you know, there are several ways or steps to create this 3D solid part. These are the 8 steps and the tools that I used to create this 3D solid part. In step 1, we sketch the position 1 top profile on XY plane and we create a solid part with the help of the Extrude tool. Activate the Sketch tool and then select the XY plane. Sketch a circle with a radius of 100 millimeters. Next, activate the Centered Rectangle tool and sketch the rectangle at the origin. Remove unnecessary edges and curves with the Trim tool. The sketch is full constrained, then close the sketch. Select the sketch and activate the Extrude tool and then extrude it by 30 millimeters. In step 2, we add a fillet with a radius of 10 and 18 millimeters to the edges. Select the edges and activate the Fillet tool and then set the parameters. In step 3, we remove material from the created part with the help of the Thickness tool. The thickness is 6 millimeters. Next, activate the Thickness tool and select the face to remove and then set the thickness parameter to 6 millimeters. In step 4, we create the 4 cylindrical parts with the help of Extrude, Hole, Chamfer, Fillet, and Linear Pattern tools. Activate the Sketch tool and then select the XY plane. Choose this tool to extract the reference edge. Sketch the circle with a diameter of 26 millimeters on the reference line. Next, assign the dimension. As you see, the sketch is full constrained. Select the sketch and activate the Extrude tool and then extrude it by 35 millimeters. Select the top face of the cylinder and then activate the Hole tool. In the dialog window, set the depth type through all and the diameter to 12 millimeters. Next, activate the chamfer tool and select the edge and then set the parameters. Let us add a fillet with a radius of 2 millimeters to the upper edge of the cylinder. Now, we use the linear pattern tool to create the other 3 cylinders. Select all the components of the cylinder and then activate the linear pattern tool. Now set the distance between the cylinders in X direction to 114 millimeters and in Y direction to 120 millimeters. Change the direction if it is necessary. Click OK to confirm. In Step 5, we sketch the Position 5 profile and create a solid part with the help of the Extrude tool. Select the top face and then activate the Sketch tool. Remove unnecessary curves with the Trim tool. Now, the sketch is fully constrained. Select the sketch and extrude it by 15 millimeters. Now, we add fillets to the edges. In Step 6, we create the holes and also remove material from the top of the created part. Select the top edge of the cylinder and then activate the Hole tool. In the dialog window, set the depth type through all and the diameter to 40 millimeters. Add chamfer to the edge. Now, we create the other hole with 2 different diameters. Select again the top edge of the cylinder and then activate the Hole tool. First, select the options Counterbore for head type and through all for depth type. Next, set the head diameter to 35 millimeters and the head depth to 5 millimeters. The hole diameter is 28 millimeters. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. In step 7, we add material to the created part. Select the interface of the solid part and then activate the Sketch tool. Next, extract the reference curves to define the center points. Sketch a circle with offset of 5 mm. The sketch is full constrained, then close the sketch. Select the sketch and activate the Extrude tool and then extrude it by 5 mm. Now, we add fillets with the radius of 3 mm to the edges. The last step is to create the 6 holes with the threads. First, we create one hole and then we create the other holes with the help of the Polar Pattern tool. Select the top surface and then activate the Sketch tool. Next, extract the reference curve to define the center point. Sketch a circle with a diameter of 61 mm and then convert it to construction line. Sketch a reference line through the center and convert it to construction line. Next, sketch a circle with any dimension on the construction line. Constrain the new circle to the construction curve. Select the sketch of the circle and then activate the Hole tool. First, set the isometric regular option and then select the size of the hole. Here, select the modeled thread option. Set the hole depth to 15 mm and the thread depth to 10 mm. Now, we create the other holes with the help of the Polar Pattern tool. Next, we create a rotation axis at the center of the hole. Now, select the hole with the thread and then activate the Polar Pattern tool. Select the datum line for rotation axis and set the number of occurrences 6. Click OK to apply or to confirm. As you see, the 3D solid part is finalized. That is for today. Follow the other videos to learn more about FreeCAD. See you in the next video. Please subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you for watching.